What is going on YouTube? Got some new mic action going. So this is devlog number 23. Previously I was, talking about the uh, the shape of the Sabertooth, and I got them pretty close. So if you look at the model here, this is some artwork from, I wrote his name down, Jun Hung from ArtStation. He came up with this design for a Sabertooth, and I believe he modeled this too in 3D. But he came up with the muscles for one, and I went over one for a Sabertooth, and I just kind of went over it and then put my take on where all the armor pieces would be. Also played some other games like Zero Horizon Dawn that then already kind of done this kind of concept and really saw like what they did to really come up with that base shape and really get those animals to look the way they do, because that game looks really good. On top of the graphics, the artwork on the dinosaurs and stuff are really good. And this dinosaurs, deer, they even got a bear in there. But yeah, so I was just kind of follow suit because I love that kind of design. And so yeah, this is where I'm at right now with it. It's not done quite yet. I haven't had the time I wanted to spend on it, but this is about, I would say about maybe a day and a half worth of work, all in all, maybe 2 days for me. And so I'm doing the feet next. But as you can tell, here's the artwork for it. You see it? So it's pretty close to that. And sometimes I have to stop, like I have to come in here and redo this one too. I just like showing this stuff live. I like background dev work. So this one I had to come through. I copied a couple of these because sometimes I get to a part and it's like, man, I don't know how that part looks like in the inside, or how is it going to like cuff over the skin, or how is it going to come over the neck. So sometimes I have to stop and redraw some things. So like right now I'm at the feet, and I'm at the feet in the shoulder pieces, because I don't want the pieces just look like they're like on him like a ring. I want some of them have to be like attached to the muscles of the mesh. So I'm just kind of making that, but this might be the last piece I make because I haven't rigged it yet. In other words, I haven't put the bones and stuff there yet to match for when it gets animated and on reel. So yeah, but anyway, I'm pretty happy about what I got. I decided to put actual speakers in his ears, so they didn't look like this at first, and I had did this part down here, so let me explain. So this right here, for a long time, whenever I was making these rotating pieces, I would always kind of do the Mega Man. So let me like load that up and show you. I would always do the Mega Man X side piece. Yeah, here's the picture. So right there, I used to always do this. Like that design is just very classic to me. Still is, Mega Man is one of my favorite characters of all time. And I put that something like that here, and I'm just like, how can I make this make more sense? Because what it is like his mouth opens up, so it's like right. And I'm like, how could I get that to look like it's more of a rotating mechanism? So I decided to I like magnetic pieces because they're like, if you think about a magnetic ball being in like a physical area, it can, like, say the whole ball. I know if it might confuse, or say you have this globe, right, and the globe is full of negative energy, and the ball is positive energy. What's going to happen is the ball is going to look like it's floating around in that area because the magnetic force is going to be pushing that in the middle. It's like in school, giving y'all some history lesson right now. In school, we used to take this stick or like a pencil, and it had two round donut magnets. But if you take the same magnet and put it on that donut and try to squeeze it together, what'll happen is the magnet will bounce off of each other. Okay, so that stuck with me. And like all my rotating rotating neck designs have this, where it's not necessarily something that's turning it up and forward. It's just energy that is loosening and letting go. So like his jaw is, when magnetic force loosens, it comes down just right to a certain extent, and then it comes back up. Yeah, I have my mic. It's imagination. So anyway, it looks like this. So you can see like if he talks and he roars, so it'll look like that. And the mouth isn't detailed yet. I got a tongue and stuff I got to put in there. So yeah, I mean, everything I just described, you won't see that in the game. It literally just be the mouth moving and opening and closing as he's talking. But yet and still, you can kind of like see, rotating. Hold up. Oh, rotating on the. Oh, it's the perspective. I can't rotate it the way I want. Right here I can, but you can see how he's talking. You can hear him like saying words and speaking. So, and he sounds really, really deep when he talks. So yeah, man, this stuff is fun. So I'm right here with it. I hope to be done with this by Sunday, and then I'm gonna come back and detail it and stuff. But I've learned a lot now. I know why it takes a long time for some of these pieces that we see in games and stuff to look really, really nice, because somebody has to spend time and like detail this stuff. Like I got to come through here and detail this, detail inside of the mouth, make the teeth look a little bit more sharper and more cleaner. I mean, there's a lot, man, to do. Even with this magnetic piece, there's these coils that I want where this gold is at. Like the tightrope metal coils. So it's always something that I got to come up with. So with the ears, I'm gonna put a metal crate over, like the speaker crate that you see on like some of the speakers. They used to use a foam, but I see a lot of them now. They use like a metal grating. So I'm gonna put that over, and it's gonna look pretty cool, And then color the fins and stuff like that, and texture it later. So it takes a little bit of time, but it's cool, man. And it's stuff like this that takes a team. Cause see, while I'm working on this, I can't work on the base game. I can't work on the finer details that the game needs. So I'm gonna get this looking just right, get it rigged up to where I can put animations on it. And then I need to get back to the main game because I really want it to come out fairly soon. I've now full indie. I've let go of my base job to get Noisy Ether off the ground. So if you're watching this video, please like the video, like and sub and share. But yeah, I think that's it for me for tonight. Thank y'all for watching.